Okay, so we are about to watch 6 entries in the Tiny Tot Hunter Under Saddle walk trot. I am Megan Sasha. I'm your judge for the first half of the show bill for the November 22nd show. In terms of the Hunter horse, kind of looking for a ground covering, length of stride, rounded top line, looking forward and kind of through the bridle as if it could approach a jump. So as our first entry kind of gets trotting around here, the horse was moving along real nicely in the walk in terms of a judgeable 4-beated walk. As we get into the trot here, it doesn't have the length of stride that I particularly look for in a hunter horse. It goes around very steady. The two look like a good team. It's a little crusty in its neck. So I would love for that neck to kind of lay down and out a little bit more. And it does not look like that is a rider thing. That maybe looks like a training kind of thing. I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that. Potentially the horse would hold its head differently with a different rider. But when you think about the hunter, think about, does the back hoof print cover the front as it's going down the rail? And in this case, this horse is just short-strided. It's probably more suited to the Western events, but very steady, going around and doing his job very well. So I would say that is his biggest flaw in this class. Probably very competitive in a different discipline. And horseback's really nice, tucks its head nice, very willing, great team, good job. Thank you for that entry, really fun to watch. Okay, next one. Oh, we missed the walk here. Let's see. See if we get it back here. Please. Oh, not much of it. Okay, well, we'll see it on the other side. This horse is long in its back. So that makes that it does have some length of stride, but when I was talking about hoof prints covering one another, the length of this horse is probably not going to let that happen. But this is more of a hunter length of stride. Change direction, please. Really eye-catching. Pretty horse, consistent here in the walk and its top line. Prepare for a trunk, please, and all ready to trunk. And nice in its headset also at the trot here. All ready to trunk, please. Good transitions, upward and downward. This is a really steady entry. Steps, I don't know if he found something to look at outside or if that's how he backs, but would love to see that head drop down and into the bridle even during the back. All right, we're on to the next one. This horse goes around really consistently, Typically reverse toward the center of the arena. Operator error there, nothing to be held against the horse. Horse extends out decently. Good transitions. This is another really steady entry. He just goes around and does his job. So probably not the kind of hunt seat look necessarily. Even I understand it's a POA, but that is, but doing its job well for the breed. Now this appears to be a showmanship class. Let me just make sure we're not catching something else. Okay, so for you, if you are in fact entered in this class, I will do a different video once we find your correct video. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is nice. This is very pretty. The horse is a little inconsistent in its head. It kind of wants to bring it up here and there for you. I think he knows what he's supposed to do, or she potentially. So I would make him do it. But pretty in its, in its leg, pretty in through its legs. I wonder if you could get the horse to move out a little bit more. This is a good, I don't mean faster, okay? What I do mean is length of stride. So here it's looking pretty good. There are times when it's a little bit shorter strided. So it's just really kind of consistency throughout for this particular horse rider combo. So really good things happening. Horse is quiet. Horse has a natural ability, I think, for this discipline. Just, some consistency kinds of things that you might work on. Sometimes when you post higher, your horse will extend, kind of feels your rhythm and will extend its length of stride to match you. So you might kind of play with that at home a little bit. But that was a very nice entry. Okay, last one. And walk. Okay, so this horse definitely has some athleticism to it. Could I see it approaching a jump? Yeah, absolutely. So I hope we're going to see both directions. Okay. Reverse. So I would like for this horse to be more rounded across. And walk. And trot. I know you had some rain, it looks like. So it might be kind of hard to trot through the puddles. So here, as he tucks his head, he kind of looks like a bit more like the desirable. I'm just going to go back here and pause it for a second. Kind of look for a hunter, but really your biggest flaw is that top line. You need that head to come down a bit and kind of that barrel to lift up. but it have a natural ability in the class, just kind of needs to get some pieces together. So you're doing a great job. Thank you for the entry. Fun to watch and good job navigating those puddles.